Welcome back to the only show where the host has been socially distancing himself for the past decade. And today we're discussing a new anime, sort of like social distancing, I guess, but it's more or less crime fighting and mystery solving. Obviously the title gives it away already. We're talking about Id Invaded. It's a show. It's an anime written by Otaru Mahijo and published by Kadokawa Shoten. That's the manga. And then the anime is directed by Aoki. I don't think he's any relation to Steve Aoki. It's probably just a coincidence. Made by Naz Studio and licensed by Funimation. And its runtime is from January 5th, 2020 to about March 15th, 2020. And it's a really good, really awesome anime. Synopsis of it is the anime takes place in a world where investigators have the power to tap into a killer's unconscious and see fragmented parts of their lifestyle, or their physique. Or psyche, rather, not their physique. That'd be a little weird. They wouldn't need to jump into an idwell to see that. This is referred to as an idwell, as I've mentioned, a mental plane that can be digitally entered to collect clues regarding a killer's victims, crime scenes, and even motives. Now, this is really interesting. It's kind of like that one Leonardo DiCaprio film where they keep diving into people's dreams. Kind of also feels like it was slightly inspired by that. I forgot what that movie is, but it was like really memeable a couple of years ago. I forgot what it was. But A Dream Within a Dream kind of describes what that movie is and also kind of what It Invaded is. Because there's a couple episodes, spoiler alert, if you have not seen the show and you want to watch it, stop watching it right now because spoilers ahead. There's a couple episodes where a couple of the characters, I want to say one of the main investigators, Akihito Narishigo, is in an idwell already, investigating a crime, and he finds in a desert another idwell, and he dives into that one. So he's in an idwell within another idwell sequence. And these idwells, they allow investigators in the real world to see exactly what's going on. They kind of project digital feedback. They can kind of see exactly what's happening within the idwells being occupied and kind of just give feedback from there in this central command center, if you will. And it's very interesting. There's a character with a hole drilled through his head who's obsessed with numbers, and then after he drills a hole in his head, it kind of removes a part of his brain or interrupts a part of his brain where he's no longer obsessed with numbers. And there's all these different little subtle hints and clues about different characters, and they're trying to investigate this. They're trying to find a Mr. John Walker throughout this whole series because he's like the main suspect that they're trying to catch within season 1. And again, spoilers, turns out to be the lead investigator, Uraido, Uraido. I am terrible with Japanese names, so I apologize. But he's actually the lead investigator, the main antagonist, a mysterious, distorted man who has appeared in the idwells multiple serial killers, but never speaks. He wears a red frock coat, a gold top hat, brown boots, and a black bow tie. He's kind of like, your mysterious time-traveling, kind of murderous douchebag kind of character. So he turns out to be the leader of this whole outfit. So like the final 3 episodes of the season, they're trying to subdue him, but he just ends up kind of getting away. Spoilers again. Sorry. Again, I mentioned if you don't want the season spoiled for you, don't watch the video. It's in the title for a reason. But the anime seems like a really original concept. It kind of takes the whole mystery, whodunit murderer kind of thing to a whole different level. And it's very interesting how they work out the different problems and kind of communicate within Idwells and kind of get out of certain problems and certain situations. And when you kind of piece everything together near the end of the season, you're kind of like, oh shit, why didn't I see that before? Why didn't I notice that before? Excuse me. It's amazing. It's a really good, amazing, original anime series. I would highly recommend watching it or taking a look at it, or at least reading the manga if you have not heard of It Invaded. Excuse me. I cannot wait for season 2. It kind of ended on a very, very interesting cliffhanger, and I cannot wait to see what they do in season 2. So if you like what you saw in this video, please consider subscribing down below. Like the video if you want. These are all optional things you don't have to do, but if you feel so inclined, the option is there for you. So I'll hope to see you guys in the next video, and until then, keep finding new anime. See ya.